One of the greatest modern dilemmas of our time is the tension between free speech and the spread of false information. In classical liberalism, free speech is rooted in the belief that truth emerges through open debate. Thinkers like John Stuart Mill argued that even false ideas are useful because they sharpen truth through confrontation. But what happens when falsehood spreads in nanoseconds in the age of digital media and algorithms? False information can mislead the public, undermine trust in institutions, and incite violence. The core tension, however, is that if you restrict false information, you risk censorship, abuse of power, and suppression of unpopular but true ideas. But if you allow all speech without limits, you risk chaos, manipulation, and erosion of the public's ability to distinguish truth from lies. When we have an information overload of lies that flood the system, people lose trust in all information sources. If nothing can be trusted, the marketplace of ideas collapses. The pragmatic view is that some speech, like incitement to violence, fraud, or deliberate disinformation, should not be protected because it directly harms society. The postmodern relativistic view can't even address what is true and false, which complicates regulation even further. If we leave that unchecked, we are left with a manipulation of discourse, where propaganda doesn't just compete with truth, but it drowns it in a sea of lies. And letting lies flood the system erodes the very conditions under which free speech can function.